Hey everybody, Eileen here. It is Tuesday and I am back from my weekend trip. So I'm diving right in. I will say I do want to get back into the napkin decoupage whole area because I really had fun with that. And I have a couple more things I haven't tried yet. Hi Michelle and Karen, Charlotta, how you guys doing? I wanted to continue. I had a vision for what I was going to do today, and then I'm not doing it. So that's okay. We'll do it another time. But I do want to continue with the collage stuff because I think it's really fun. So I will do that probably next Thursday, okay? Hey, Katie. It's been a while. Good to see you. Maz, Brenda. Oh, hey. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Barbara. I decided I'm going to make this little gift card folder because I needed one. And so I thought I'm just going to do this today. So we'll get on with the other stuff later. So I have made a template for you because we're making this one out of paper. Normally it is done out of mat board. Michelle, congratulations. Happy retirement. Hi, Sheila from the UK. And Gina. Good to see everybody. Hey, there's Glum. And how are you doing, Leslie? I hope you're surviving, safe and sound. That's good. Hi, Mary. Hi, Anna. So we're gonna dive into this because I've got my daughter that's getting married here. You need to make gift cards too. Good. Well, we're gonna make them. Hi, Dawn. Here you go. Good to see you. Yeah, we'll whip them out. They're pretty easy and they go fast. And if you're making them, you might as well make a lot because we're going to make them out of paper and it's a lot faster. You know, you don't have to worry about directions or anything. You just put on your scoreboard and fold it. So we'll do that in a little bit. But just let me go through and tell you some of the things that are happening soon, okay? On Thursday, we have our class with Country View Crafts. And I wanted to show you kind of this is the box that we're going to make. Now, this is it in one position. Let me show you this one. Goes in another position, and you can kind of combine these however you like, but it makes into a box, and then you can kind of flip them around, and you are really going to have fun doing this. It's really easy and just a cool way to put that together. So I hope you'll go over to Country View Crafts on Facebook. Hi, Liza. And, you know, see about taking the class. It's 15 pounds. I know that some people were saying that the app or whatever, however they paid to pay the cart, was adding some money for shipping or something, but you just either say that you live in the UK or they refund it after. Hi, Mary Gallagher. And so it's not any more money. It's just that, okay? The other question was, and I have to find out about this, is you should be added into a private Facebook group. This is how it worked when we did our beach retreat, okay? Hey, Lisa. So what you do is you pay and then they add you into the group and then the class will be streamed through the private Facebook group. So yes, US can take it, yes. And it is on Thursday at 10 o'clock Eastern time and 3 o'clock UK time. So it should be good. Now, Australia, I'm not sure. It might be late for you, but anyway. Hey, Benita and Karen Butler. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. There's Valeria. Okay, now the other thing we have coming up on Tuesday, that's a week from today, we're going to be making this journal. This is the wrap journal, and we're going to be doing this on Marley Bird on YouTube. She is a knitter and crocheter, so she asked if I could design something to hold like knitting swatches and little things like that knitters use. So, and I have another surprise. I'm not quite done with it yet, but a really cool way, totally different way to use this die and make a needle holder. So I will have that ready. So come on over and watch Marley Bird. She looks really great, and I've been watching a couple of her things. She's a lot of fun. And so I hope you'll come over on Tuesday at noon Eastern. So I'll put up a graphic about that, and you can have a reminder. So, okay. All right, let me see what else. There's Karen. Hey, Karen Rogers. All right, I told you about that. We also have a new post coming up tomorrow, and that's going to be our Eileen Hall Educators. And I took a look. It's a big post and a lot of cool stuff coming up. So, hey, Karen Beers. So make sure you check out the blog tomorrow and check out the new junk journals. And that's going to be cool. And in fact, the whole month, if you've gotten the junk journal bug, go ahead over to the blog, because there's a whole bunch of them, and you can see how some of the things that the team is doing, and do your own, because junk journals are kind of free for all. You can make them however you want, and that is the joy and the freedom of the junk journal, I think. So I hope you will take a look there. I went home to New York this weekend. It was great. It was my mom's birthday, and at the last minute, I have 5 siblings. 5 of us out of 6 were able to be there. So Mom was really happy. She's doing good. Hi, Debbie. And then on the way home, well, Sunday night, my sister said, well, you know, if you want to, because I was just going to stay until Monday morning, because the caregiver lady comes on Monday morning. My sister said she would do it. So I buzzed up to Connecticut, a couple hours north, and visited my daughter and her chickens and ducks and the kids and her husband. So the mill is open for business. They have 20 ducks and chickens, and I'm like, my mom, I hope so. She's amazing. So we had a really nice weekend. I got back last night about 9 o'clock. So now I'm doing the laundry and all that stuff. You know how it is when you come back from a trip. Even though, you know, a lot of you guys probably haven't been on a trip for a while, it's still a pain when you get home. You still have to do all that stuff. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Barbara. Yeah, they're adorable. The little baby chicks are really cute. The other ones are kind of cute. We had them growing up. They were not cute. They were kind of mean. But anyway. Chucks. Ducks and chickens. Chucks. Okay. So anyway, that's how I spent my weekend. And I think what we might do is go out to the beach Thursday after the class. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, Karen, you're amazing too. Everybody's amazing. We've got a great group. Hey, we are almost at 5,000 people. Is that unbelievable? And we are going to have a huge giveaway. So if you guys want to help, you could share this, maybe share this video, and maybe we'll get up to our 5,000 and we could start giving out the prizes. So that would be fun. All right, so once again, I don't even know if I showed you this. This is what we're making, and it's just this really cute and quick little gift card folder. So I use the Tiny Book die, this one right here, the Tiny Book case. All right, so it does hold a credit card or a gift card, but this is designed to be cut out of mat board or a chipboard or something a little sturdier, but we're just gonna make it out of paper today, okay? Oh, good. Hi. Hi, Linda and Charlotte. Oh, wow, we've got a lot on here today. This is great. All right, so let's get going on this. And once again, just don't forget to sign up for class, because this is probably the last time I'm gonna be sharing, but this is, I mean, this is a substantial project, so you are going to have fun doing that. I hope you come on Thursday, all right? So, all right, let's get going. Now, I just mentioned the things we're going to need are the die, the Tiny Book case. I have these in my Etsy store. If you need one, you're going to love it because it'll hold a gift card. It'll also hold our little tiny book, and I'm going to show you some samples. A party coming on. I think so. Yes, you could. Well, you could use leather. It would depend on how thick it was. Karen, you could definitely cut it out of leather. How you put it together might be a little bit different. But that would, now you got my brain thinking about leather. Oh, I love leather. All right, so we're just going to be using piece of paper. Now this is thin, so it's a little bit different than the leather, but you know, you definitely can cut it for sure. It's just how you put it together might be a little different. Hey, Jacqueline. Yes. Oh, emboss. Yes, totally. Of course. Oh, yes, embossing leather is amazing. All right, let me put the camera down. I have a whole bunch of little samples here I want to show you before we get going. And mostly they are ones made out of the mat board. So you've been trying to decide on the papers for class. Okay, let me tell you something, Allison. You probably would like to have, just telling you, because I did directional prints. They're a little more tricky. I'm going to show you how. But if you want to make one easily, I would get a print that is overall print, that you don't have to worry up, down, whatever. Okay, that's my tip. But you can do it, and you just probably have to watch it really carefully, because I did it wrong twice. I was so mad. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Why would I do that? It is not tidy at all, Michelle. It really is just loaded with stuff. I'm in the middle of like a redo, but I kind of got stalled out. So I'm trying to get the the motivation to keep going. My daughter's getting married in about 3.5 weeks. She may come down and say hi. She's here, so we're supposed to be working on little projects after this, but first we're going to do this. Okay. So here is, in fact, you may hear her and my husband upstairs discussing, I don't know what, but okay. So let me just get my computer going so I can watch. And here is, we're going to need this. I broke mine. I dropped it on the floor, so I had to patch it. That's why it looks that way. You could use a smaller one, but I just think it might be easier to see on here. And then I do have a template so you can see how we're going to put that together. But let me just show you some of the samples first. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing. Oh, there we are. Okay. Ooh, this looks a little crooked here. Here is, oops. In fact, you may hear. My son called right before. Hang on. And I turned the volume on. Okay. Of course, there's a mess, as always. I just can't get this looking clean. All right. This is adorable. This was made by Jenny Atkinson, I believe. And she's got a magnet in here, if you can see. I'm not sure you can see that, but this metal kind of closes it. And I'm always fascinated by how people close things, you know. And this one is covered with really pretty paper, and she textured it and did all kinds of fun stuff to it. I think she made this one also. And this one you tie, and she also used the little closure in some of her handmade papers. So those are beautiful. Here is one from Julia Aston, and she covered hers with paper and also simple closure here. She glued this on the back so you don't have to worry about losing this. Some of these are not in the best shape because I have taken them all over the place. This one Maggie did, and she also made a little book to go with it. This is the tiny book, and it fits right in here. And I like how she did this because you can pull it out with this little chain thing. It's adorable. And she also used a magnet closure so you can hear that nice cool sound. What else? I haven't looked through them before, so I'm just kind of going in there now. But here is a leather one. This is not the box, but this is a book. So you can see that you definitely can make the book and box out of leather. It works fine. Let's see. Oh, here's one. I kind of like this one. I made that one. I put this little handle thing here. And then I have a little book inside too. So that was fun. I used a magnet on this one. And this is one from Susie. She also used the little handle, and I love how she made the little top hat for the closure. It just kind of tucks in there. So that's cool. Here's another one by Susie. And this one, she used just a little piece of elastic here and just, you know, bloop, put it over there. She's got the hitch fastener and then also this cute little book in here. Isn't that pretty? It looks like it's burlap, but it's fake. It's fake burlap paper. And these cute little flowers. I love this one. And what else do we have here? So I also have some of the tiny books. If you need to have one of them, you got it. Oh, this is from Karen Bierce, and this is cool. Look at this little cool closure. And it's been a while since I looked at them, but she took this and made a whole little junk journal inside. So actually this goes with our theme. And look at how tiny it is. Isn't that adorable? You know? So it all fits inside this book, or box, and then you latch it together right here. So that is just genius. And here is a very simple one, and it's kind of the idea of what we're doing today, but this is made out of paper. Well, it's matte board, and then it's got the surfaces on top of it. This is the silver, so it's kind of shiny. And yeah, I think that's, oh, here's one from Jenny. Now she does hers, she just threaded her ribbon through here and closed it, you know, and then hers closes. And she's got a little book inside too. Whoops. And she bound this like a book. Check that out. I mean, it's tiny and adorable. All right, so we're just going to use it, though, with paper. Just don't want to miss any while I'm here. But I think you have an idea of how they work and how they look made out of matte board. So let's do them out of the paper. Okay. So, really easy. Here is my piece of paper, and I'm going to get 2 out of a 12 by 12 piece. I got this one. And in fact, I even have leftover paper because the die is only this big. So we're going to have a little scrap left over. I'm going to use one XL cutting pad on the bottom. And then I'm going to use the regular size one on the top. It's just easier to position it that way. So all I'm going to do is lay this down. The paper, I could do either side, it's not going to matter. Paper won't matter. If I was doing matte board, it would matter because that has a right and a wrong side. With paper, these score lines may come through very faintly, but probably not, because this is not as thick as matte board, so those lines that would score matte board are just going to kind of skim over this. So I'm just going to face this down on my die like this. And just line it up evenly, or hopefully evenly. And I'm going to put that on top. And I'm going to get my Big Shot, and I'm going to cut it. I don't know why we're crooked here. Probably because my phone is crooked. Alright. Okay, so what we come out with is this shape of the box, the case, right? So I have all this left over. I can make a little card out of that, or little, I don't know, little book cover maybe, or something to go inside. I will maybe use this. Yeah, I will use this for the closure, okay? So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I am gonna get out my scoring board, like I said, and we're going to make these score lines just a little bit different than they normally are on using the matte board. Let me move this down here. Alright, so you're going to need a bone folder, and what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of follow along on here. We're going to score at 2.5 which is where we would normally have a score anyway. We're not going to have any because, again, it won't reach. So I'm just going to place this on here. And here we have 2.5, and I'm going to do a little score. All right. Then, is that 2.5? Yeah, okay. And then down here, we're going to do 2 1/4 from the end. So I'm going to flip that around, and we'll score at 2 1/4, which is right here. Okay. I'll do it a couple times. Does anybody have questions? Wait, let me get on my glasses. No wonder I can't see anything. All right. To hold the book or journals together, red line is really strong. Thank you, Karen. Love seeing all the samples. I know, they're amazing. I mean, every time I look at them, it's like, wow, they are good. Okay, so now we've got our score lines, and these over here, there is a faint score line. If you want to do that, you can, you know, just to kind of lay it on here and go over that. Just keep it straight. It should just score it anyway. And then if you want to do this one, and if it doesn't line up right, just lay it in the ditch kind of and score. I don't think I got it. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to do is, I thought it was kind of cute to point these like a little bit, to cut off a part of this to make it kind of go into the center. So what I did there was I just took a pencil and a ruler. Where's my little one? I have a million rulers. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I just took that, and if you lay it down here, it's at a little over 2.5, so I just kind of centered that, and we know that the middle of 2.5 is 1 1/4. So that's going to be where I put my hole, where I punch my hole. And then I'm also going to come over here, and I'm going to go 1/2 inch on each side and make a mark. And then we're just going to trim from there to that corner off. And that's going to make that nice little angle there. So we're going to do that in both spots. 1 1/4 and then 1/2 inch. I can see that. Both of them have leaves, but... And then I'm just going to trim that off with my scissors. I mean, that's easy. And you can erase it if you want. But you probably won't notice. See, I can't see it. So that's, you know, don't worry about that. Alright, so these are trimmed, and I think we have all the score lines. And let me lay that down. Alright, so this is so easy. We're just going to fold it over. Fold this, oh, we didn't punch the hole. Alright, so you could put little grommets in here. I use the smaller hole on the crocodile. And then I just kind of use that as the bottom mark and punch above it. And that chops out that mark that I made. Okay. And then I had some ribbon, some matching ribbon. So that's what I'm going to use to kind of close that up. So you can see how these would be easy to mass produce, because you're just like measuring, 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 boom, fold, 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 all together. So then all I did was just folded these over, and for this I just cut like enough to do like a little knot. I didn't do a bow because, I mean, you could. Oh, actually I did wind up bringing it around the back, and that way it's easier to pop the card out. You know, you can untie it and it's free. So let's just cut this. It's probably too much, but So did you guys have a good weekend? I don't know. It was pretty hot one day, really hot. And guess where we were? Out in the garden. Mom's like, let's go out and weed. Like, oh, okay. I hate being hot. And she's 86 and we're out there. She's doing all this work. I could not be shown up by her. So I was like, you know, doing the compost and all that, hauling that stuff. Like, Mom, it's 100 degrees out. That's how she's made it to 86. Okay, so then we'll just trim these off. Okay, so we have this cute little gift card in here, and you could put whatever you want. You know, you could almost, if you wanted, you could add another little score line here and make this dimensional, and you could put another score line here and here. If you wanted to put in like a little book or a tiny card behind it that, you know, if it was kind of sticking out a little, you could make this dimensional. It's very easy. So anyway, this is pretty much it. And then you're just going to take this, and you have to pop these little thingies out here. And then a little bit of glue. Your mom can come weed at my house. Yeah, she is a maniac. But we did get, I mean, she was pretty happy. She had a cucumber growing. She never even saw. I mean, it wasn't quite ready yet, but it was pretty big. And she had a butternut squash. And we picked that one. She had gotten 3 peppers the day before, and then we got another one. All right, so this, I try to kind of bow that a little bit just to give it something to slip into down here. And then put that right in the middle and press down. Don't stick that on it, maybe a little lower. All right, let's make sure it works. It's just going to tuck inside here. Yeah, that's cute. Now, I don't know why I have that line there. Seems like I have 2 lines, but that's kind of okay. We could even fold that and just have a little extra room here for the bow, you know, to kind of go roll over. But I think that came out really cute. And I mean, what did that take? Like 2 minutes? You know, we have this cute little gift card folder. So I could see you could make them in like birthday, you could do wedding, congratulations, you could do thank you, Christmas, you know, go to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, send a nice little gift card. It's just, and I mean, it's the same thing, but it's just folded up a little differently and scored in a different place. But same die, many uses. So that is what we are making today. We already made it. So let's see, that was fast. Wow, wait, I have nothing else. I don't know if it's brilliant, Karen, but it's made. So let me just go over these measurements again. And you know what I'll do is maybe I'll take a photo of this and put it in the fan club, and then you can see, you know, we can have it for reference. So if you're not a member of the Eileen Hull fan club, go ahead and join. It's going to be it's a good time to join because we're having the celebration of almost 500. And I don't know, maybe number 5,000, I mean, not 500, 5,000, maybe number 5,000 will get a special thing. I don't know how we're going to do it. I have to talk to Pam and Mitziana. They are the gurus of the giveaways. So a 1/2 inch measure over here, and then you cut off these little triangles, 2 1/4 here and 2 1/2 here. And if you wanted to add in like another 1/8 of an inch, another 1/8 of an inch, you would have a little more 3D-ness to this. Oh. So I think it's fun. And you could add like a little message on here. You know, if you had a stamp, you could just punch something out, or even something, well, something small on there, but maybe not. And there you go. All right. So does anybody have questions? You could reverse it too. That would be cute, you know. His and hers. So this one is made out of chipboard. But see, these didn't, well, they did score. Yeah, they did. Yeah, that would work. It's very thin chipboard. But it does have these score lines. But you see, you know, not really much on here. That one I did, and then I added another one. But you can't really see them on here on the paper. But the thicker it gets, the more defined the line. So, aw, thanks, Chris. A photo would be cute. You know, you could fit one of those little, what size is that? Wallet size? That would be adorable. And it would make a great pocket in a journal. Oh, you're thinking, Sharon Betts. Yup. A great pocket. Why didn't I think of that? That's why I have you guys. And yes, there is the gift card die, so you could cut that out, that little piece out there, and use that for your card. Wedding, baby shower. I like it. Yes. All right, you guys are getting the idea. I just like, because I have so much paper. I have so much paper. And it's nice and sturdy, and it's got two sides on it. So why not use it? And make these cute little folders. You could, I mean, you could just make them and have them on hand, and then when you're ready, get the gift cards and put them inside. And send them out. Because I have a funny feeling people are going to be sending a lot more gift cards with not traveling or going anywhere for a while. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, I know, Charlotta. You know what? Let's see. Well, let's do centimeters. All right, 2.5 comes out to 6.5 centimeters down the front flap, and 3.5 centimeters on the bottom flap, and then this piece over here, that would be about 13 centimeters over. It's about 1/2 inch. You know, whatever you want. Just make it the same on all of them, and it won't matter. I mean, you can make them pointier if you want. Yeah. Oh, I like the junk journal idea. Yes, Joellen, this is called the Tiny Bookcase. There's also the Tiny Book, which I don't have the die out right now, but this is what the Tiny Book looks like, and it fits inside, you know. Wait, let's get one. You can never find it when you want it. Here's one. So this is the box that we just used, and then this is the book. So it fits right inside the box. These are really fun if you don't have, well, even if you have a lot of time, it's just fun to work in miniature. I mean, if you don't mind the fiddliness. Depends on the day what's happening here, but I do like the little ones just because if you don't have a lot to say, you know, it's no stress. It's tiny. So you just pull that around. I love that. So that is what this box looks like. And it will hold a credit card or a gift card. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, good, Charlotta. Okay, you know what? I should put them on here too. So I will try to do that later. Okay. Also, I have a bunch of stuff going up on YouTube because I thought, you know, I already have all this content. I'm gonna just put that over on YouTube, and people have been just really, because some people don't do Facebook, and they're like, oh, we're so glad you're over here. So I'm just gonna keep loading them over there, and if you ever want to see anything that maybe you missed before, you know, I've been doing these videos for 3.5 years now, so there's a lot. And some of the dies are still available. So if you ever want to see some of the things that we've done before, you can go over there and take a look. Okay? All right. Well, don't forget to go sign up and see if you want to take this fun class where you can make this cool box that opens and closes really cool. and it can reconfigure itself into several different arrangements. You can use it for storage, for Christmas stuff, for whatever it is you want to organize. And I'll tell you what, just flipping it and turning it is just the fun part. It's a great gift box too. It's big. You can hold, you could use it for 5x7 cards would fit inside. So anyway, I hope you come over to Country View Crafts and take the class. And then I'll be on Tuesday, I will be at Marley Bird on YouTube. And you can go over there and watch that video of this little wrap journal that we're going to make. It's so soft. I wish you could feel it. It's chenille. And, you know, if you knit or crochet or you stitch, it's a great way to save patterns or your yarn cards or colors or plans, anything that you want to make. Look at this little yarn charm. Can you believe that? So that's next Tuesday. All right. So I will see you on Thursday. We will not have a regular Facebook Live because we'll be over on Country View Crafts. So I will be back here on my page next Thursday. Okay? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. I have to go do wedding stuff. I'm not sure what. All right. LOL, honey, get a scoreboard with inches and centimeters. Mass. Do they have them? It's smart. Yes. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.